top 5 in this conference, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, the Rebels will boot it away to start the game. On the run from inside his own 5. First. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Right, defense is starting to make a comeback. Like, I'm excited about this new era of football. Like, we're seeing better tackling and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch. Fun to watch them on tape. Fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football. And they don't have to change a lot week to week. This defense dominates. They do what they do. And they don't care if you know it. You can't do anything against them.
And the Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking for a gap. It's Matthews. There he goes. It's a seam wide open. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
Busting big runs like this is a total team effort. Obviously, the back has to find the hole, but you got to have everybody around them doing their job to make it a good play call.
And everybody around them doesn't just... Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Guys, this rough start is hardly what they had in mind to start SEC play, and it's not going to get any easier.
Well, no doubt about it. There were big expectations surrounding this program inside SEC play this year, and things haven't necessarily gone their way. They've had to fight a ton of adversity, but, David, they believe they have the leadership in the locker room to turn it around, but it's got to start today.
Yeah, one at a time. Like, we got to start today. We got to find something. We got to find what we're really good at, what we can.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, it's Johns. He lost it high and deep down the left side. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. The Tigers are on the move. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Big fella moving. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to blow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on 1st down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
So how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the entire field and you put 6 up on the board. You can't start a game better than that.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. On the move from inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. The Rebels offense will get the ball for the first time. And, David, this offense is built around keeping it on the ground and feeding the beast at running back.
Yeah, and he is a grown ace man. That dude, it starts and ends with him. Jesse, how nice is it to have a running back that you can turn, hand the ball to? He's going to get positive chunks. Defenses fear him. That's a really nice place to start on offense.
And it doesn't matter how many guys they have in the box, right? Every single week, defense is key on stopping this guy, and none of them can do it. He is so dynamic, a true game changer for this offense.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. To the ground with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Guys, let's talk a little bit about Ole Miss. They've jumped to the top of the conference standings. Now the trick is finding a way to stay there.
Well, and that's your goal to start the season. It's always about the conference first. It's not about the national championship picture. So great job taking care of business with them.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. And the Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. From the gun, running back gets to give. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, after ripping off a big-time run on his open, a negative play this time around, and this is going to be key. They're going to keep giving him the ball, and they need him to have more positive plays than negative ones if they're going to win.
Dropping back, it's Johns. Right on the money. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confuse the quarterback a little bit.
The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Here's the heat. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
And anytime you hit the quarterback, man, you make him think, you speed up the processor a little bit, and that's the 3rd on the day. This is a unit, actually, that does a good job of that. They're the top 25 in the country at getting the quarterback on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. It's on target and complete. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. Missouri has it ready to go with another first down. Quick completion to the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to throw. It's Johns. Makes the grab. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on 3rd down. They just keep firing. Quarterback on the move, still looking. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting them a little bit behind the sticks, but also getting that quarterback, making him...
But he missed it. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. Got enough for the first. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
To the air on first down. They've got the screen set up. Still on his feet from the 49-yard line. On the move. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Wide receiver going in motion. A run for the quarterback. The Rebels get the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
Really good job running the ball, getting that first down. Now here comes the tempo.
He might want another play. Scanning the field, it's Newton. Quick strike complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
and quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
In the backfield again to make the stop. They keep giving him the ball and keep getting nothing for it. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. No good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Looking for a crease. It's Matthews. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. He'll run it again. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and we'll get ready to change sides for the second quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Missouri has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Here's the handoff. Tackle is made at the 38. Let's see just how daring they'll be on fourth down. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. Never had a chance. What coverage to get down there and knock him down inside. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. We'll see what they can do on this drive as it starts at the 8. Touch pass on the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Second down. And the Rebels now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Just going to keep it after the snap. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Rebels will hustle to the line. Wide receiver comes in motion. This quarterback part of their running game. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a first down.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
These guys have really performed at a high level in SEC play, and the task is to try to keep this groove going.
Yeah, when you start the season like this, man, this is exactly what you drew up. Win your conference, be great in your conference, get to the conference championship. I'm not putting the cart before the horse, Palmer, but great start.
No doubt. To win the SEC is a long road. You know about that. I know about that personally, and they just got to take one game at a time. They've done an outstanding job of doing that this year.
It'll be third and long. To the air, it's Newton. It's complete to the right. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. And the Rebels are moving quickly down the field. Tries to do it himself on the draw. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Quarterback running on the draw. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
Draws are such a smart way to take advantage of fast defensive linemen. They want to get upfield and get after the quarterback. It keeps them honest. It makes them realize they got to play the run too. Great play call.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little light here on 1st and 10. Quick pass on the jet motion. Wide open spaces. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. The Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Man, offenses are getting really creative in the way they run their counter plays now. They pull different guys. They pull a guard. They pull a tackle. They pull a guard and a tackle. So really keeping the defenses off balance. You can't just key on wherever the tight end is. You got to realize they can show you one thing and come back with another.
This is a guy that can find you the 80 yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that 1st down.
And the Rebels kept his drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball.
Yeah, the offense was trying to go draw, make it look like pass, but I'll tell you, the linebackers weren't fooled. They came down hard quickly, got into the backfield, and got the tackle for loss.
Motion from the wideout. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. You have to wonder, after missing a field goal on the last drive, how are they going to play this 3rd down? Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. The Rebels need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Might be changing the route. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
That's a big missed opportunity by the defense there, guys. If he's able to make that interception, all of a sudden, their offense is back on the field. But now, because he dropped it, it's still 4th down. And, of course, they're in field goal range.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. That ball is intercepted at the goal line. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Here's the give off the left side. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Quarterback keeper. He did not make it. A stone wall on 3rd defense burns their third and final timeout of the half. So Missouri will have to punt it away. First punt was gorgeous. Let's see if he can do it again. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
It's second down.
And the Rebels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Dropping back, it's Newton. The short hands, it's Perry. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Quarterback will keep it. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. The Rebels moving quickly to the line. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They convert the fourth down, but back to the line with no time to waste. Looking to throw on first down. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
I'll tell you something. In college football, you're lucky if you get 2 interceptions in a season. This guy now has 2 interceptions. In the first half of this game, he's been reading the quarterback's eyes, and he has been everywhere, an absolute ball hawk.
Quarterback on the keeper. He's stopped in the backfield again. This defense trying to send a message he'll have to carry into halftime. Finding open areas. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable first half of football so far today in Oxford. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Wasn't quite able to shake loose as he steps out of bounds at the 22. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. A big reason they find themselves trailing to start the second half, those 2 turnovers in the first.
Yeah, and I think coaches will tell you the number one thing that you got to make sure you do is take care of the football. You want to create explosives, you want to put up a bunch of yards, but step one, Jesse, taking care of the football.
And it just goes to show you how critical those mistakes are. Only 2 plays. That's really what separates this team from potentially having the lead.
It's a running room. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. QB draw. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 40.
On the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. And the Rebels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The give to the back. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. Back to pass, it's Newton. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper, but they're playing better football. They're playing with better effort, and right now they're making the most plays.
Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a fourth down stop. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field.
Love the coverage on defense there. Fourth down, they're ready for the pass. And you saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
Snagged in the middle, it's Terry. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Looking for a chunk play on second and short. Hits him in stride at the 10. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6.
And a big reason why this team has the lead in this game is because of plays like that. They know they've got firepower throwing the ball. They've got the dudes outside that can make things happen. You saw it in the first half, and you see it here again early in the third quarter.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Under fire. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Nice job by this defense, man. Playing aggressive, playing physical, taking away the easy stuff on the perimeter. Nice job rushing the quarterback, bringing more bodies near the line of scrimmage, getting the sack, and forcing the third down and goal.
Let's just slip right through his hands, and it'll be fourth down after the rare drop from this dude. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. He slides that just inside the right upright. And they'll push that lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
ACC action, fellas, and all week there's been intrigue about this one. Big on the scoreboard, and for a program that traditionally struggles to score, I think we know where this one is headed. They're trailing by 17 to NC State. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Now on the move. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. The Rebels racing to the line in the hurry up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go.
Oh, out of space. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Inside 4 minutes to play here in the third. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking for a man. It's Newton. Snagged out of the air. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Got 5 wide out spread a field on 2nd and 5. Calls his own number. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Rebels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Got 5 wide out spread across the field on 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Can't get him to the ground. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
That's how it's done, and it's an easy decision when you get it. There's no second guessing when you get it. Nice job by the offense converting the 4th down.
Wants to go up top on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass, it's incomplete.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half, but, man, you're starting to get now in the second half, and this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the third quarter. They got to get it going now.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
Offensive linemen love when you sneak in draws, when you sneak in screens. It holds these defensive linemen accountable. You want to rush the quarterback, you want to fly upfield every single play, we'll sneak right behind you and get some yardage.
And the Rebels have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. These guys have staggered around a little bit in this one. It would be a really good time to get things going if they want to hold off the upset bid.
But they're the favorite for a reason, Reese, and they've got the playmakers on the field. They're only one play away from completely changing the momentum in this game. So the underdog, David, they've got to keep playing at a high level.
And they're the underdogs for a reason. So they've got to have some things go their way. They got to catch some breaks. And all they want to do, continue to fight, continue to hang around as long as possible and stay within a play or stay within some kind of big game-changing momentum play.
The Rebels are in the hurry-up. To the air, it's Maddox. That's reeled in, it's Perry. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After an unproductive first half and opening drive of the second half, the offense finally finding a little something to jumpstart them. They've got a first down. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. So now it's second and long. Wants to go up top. It's in. Complete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game, and someone's going to have to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
So they'll send out the field goal unit. Just drives it between the uprights. This is now a 7-point game. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Power football with the run. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27.
Well, we're not quite in the fourth quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football.
And that's a live ball behind the line. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover.
And the defense did everything right against that option play. They got to the quarterback. They forced him to keep it. Not only do they create the fumble, but they jump on it behind the line of scrimmage. That is just perfect option defense.
This offense ready to go back to work. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Caller, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
Trying to set up the screen. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. That's it for the period, and Missouri has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. After swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. To the air, it's Maddox. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Oh, and the attempt is no good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
And that's his second miss of the day. And listen, it's a real thing, man. The wet, the ball gets heavier, like the operation doesn't go as smooth with the conditions, and I'd be shocked if we saw him again today.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Makes the grab.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
Caught behind the line. It's Matthews. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. A low line drive and short kick. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. He'll do it himself on the draw. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run. Not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Looking downfield, it's Maddox. Quickly complete. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. And the Rebels want to move quickly. Quarterback keeps it. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on fourth down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Great place to start for this offense. From the gun, running back on the move. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Missouri! Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. Wants to throw on first down. Rushes on him. Quarterback got it himself. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there. Understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that first down.
And you could tell the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan, and the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand, and more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but end of the plays, when I can be physical and really make him feel me, I think that'll always bode well in a fourth-quarter game.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. And it's on the ground. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line.